Hey there everyone, this is Cybrick. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3, and I went ahead and touched down on the next floor so I can get the quest fill out, because I know the Pompous Grass quest is around here somewhere. I have need of your skills and require a certain monster to be exterminated. Please meet me in the White Forest. I know exactly what this is. This is going to deal with the split stool, and we'll take care of it. The client was saucy enough to specifically request Arian. Aww, here's the message. Enter the White Forest and descend one floor. I will explain the details there. What is a White Forest? You are not having a secret date behind my back, are you? No, we're talking about the porcelain forest. A secret date would be done in secret. What was I thinking? I'm sure you'll be fine. And then, have fun on your little secret dates. Well, thank you. I'm pretty sure it's not a secret date. Arco of Assault. Oh, gee, I wonder where this is. And I know exactly who requested this. Freaking Pale Horse. One comes from the members of Pale Horse, who is still in the second stratum. They've run out of assault and are wanting you to find an assault source in the labyrinth, which we've actually already found a long time ago. And they say the Pale Horse members can't not live a month without a handful. Can live a month on a handful of salt. What idiots! Oh, you're not listening to me just now. Okay, you heard nothing. But you promised me. Go on, explorers, shake it and find that salt. And we have filling the item compendium, which I'll do later. And we have Evolves Happy and okay, here's the Pompous Grass quest. It was right in front of me this entire time. However, Pompous Grass are gods each year to God, Ayutthaya, but there isn't any locally. So we're doing a service all the way from the people who got attacked by the Hammerhead. That's great. That requesting Pompous Grass, and that grass usually grows in Armro too, but no one can find it this year. That's why he's requesting to bring him some grass. What's stupid is that he made the request and then rushed back to Ayutthaya for a festival. If you want details, you can go to Ayutthaya and ask him, or find someone here to help. Well, I already know where the Pompous Grass is, so we'll just be on our merry way, shall we? I'll start by going to the second stratum and getting the salt, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, it takes a little while to get here, but it's all the way back here in the second stratum, all the way back to this salt source that we found 10 million years ago. As you proceed through the labyrinth, you come across a beautiful crystalline pillar and salt, and your quest for Pale Horse. The salt pillar certainly filled our needs. Take a portion of the salt, get some salt, use your mallet to crush a salt pillar to get more manageable portions. You place several chunks in a bag and take note of them and return them to the bar. Nutritious salt. Woohoo! We got salt. Let's go to the 5th stratum and get the Pompous Grass. I got a crazy preemptive strike against this set, but it isn't anything we've haven't seen before, so I'll just skip it. As soon as you walk down a passage in a shining forest, you find something gleaming at the end. Well, looks like a broom waving softly. Oh, right, we already saw this. Cut the Pompous Grass. You gently grasp the bottom of the Pompous Grass and cut it off near the root. And now we can turn in that request. But for now, we're actually going to continue and get the other quest I got done as well. And that's on, even though it's on the next floor. I'm going to go to the Porcelain Forest and we're going to get this done real quickly. It's not a hard quest. It involves killing something we're all adept at. It requires killing something with a specific weapon, something we might not all be adept at. And even though the weapon is relatively weak to what weapons you may or may not be currently using, we're gonna have to use it anyway. Just as the request said, a guard welcomes you as you enter the area. Thank you for coming all this way. We'd like your help in defeating a difficult monster. It's a mushroom that splits right before it dies, so we can't defeat it permanently. That's why we need you to finish it off with this knife with a special poison on it. That's the only blade we have with the poison. If you lose it, you'll fail the mission. We'd like to examine the remains, so please bring us the body after you kill it. Obtain the mushroom dagger. You equip the knife that the guard hands you, and head out to defeat the mushroom. And that's all there is to it. I'll give Liferake the knife when the time comes, but for now, it's time to start exploration of this floor. There are, I think, 3 new enemies on this floor. If I remember their names correctly, that would be the paralysis mushroom guy, a lemur, and the peach crow. I think I might be missing one. But those are the 3 new enemies at this floor. We'll meet them when we get to them. And go over here. Alright. Continuing on. Tell us when the mushroom is. Oh, no, that's a new FOE at the floor. This FOE is just like the Rage Lope, it just goes in circles. However, unlike what's it called, a Rage Lope or Fury Horn? It's just like the Fury Horn and the Rage Lopes, just goes in a straight line or in circles constantly. However, unlike most Rage Lopes and Fury Horns, is actually in a room and not a passage. And meet the Peach Crow. Peach Crow is just like the big giant green bird we've met on the second floor, except not nearly as dangerous because of all your tools. By tools I mean all your skills. Just use Volt Star on it and it'll probably be down. It's weak to Volt and yeah, there's not too much else to say. He has a row-hitting attack just like the boar, so imagine him as being the boar but doesn't take the damage and he suddenly just becomes 10 times easier. However, he still does a lot of damage and I'm still being very lazy with the audio function as I usually am, so I really need to pull out of that. Also, because this is not the same hardware as the Nintendo DS, you can actually expect slowdown on the section, and I can't do anything about it because it's the white substance on the floor and it being all in one space in front of the screen that the emulator can't seem to handle. But if I'm not using this emulator, then the recording just fails, so deal with the slowdown in these big giant rooms, especially when there's no radar and really there's nothing else I can really mention about it. It's just very noticeable, and I know many people are going to complain. At least in their heads. Especially now that I've mentioned it. Probably could have avoided that crisis, but, you know, just not much to say. We got a mine point. That's pretty great. I actually didn't realize there were item sparkles coming from the ground, but okay, free mine point. Wall. And another new enemy, the hare. Okay, I knew I was forgetting someone. The hare can give you a special item if you kill it while its head is bound, and let me tell you that because Vincent's Strange Seed isn't even maxed, it's gonna actually take me a while before his head actually gets bound, of all things. He's weak to Volt, and I'll see you guys when I bind his head. Or, yeah. Seriously, I bind everything but the head. I'll see you guys when his head is bound. 21 turns just to get this thing's head bound. Kill it off. And it will give us the rabbit ear. And I only feel like getting one, but unless I need more to get another item, I'm just not going to bother. That just takes a long time, because the enemies in the 5th and 6th stratum have more resistance to the binds, and Strange Seeds just suddenly became useless. And I hate to say that the farmer gets a little useless once this happens, but oh well. It just comes from being typically 50-ish% to typically 25%-ish, so you just have to wait twice as long. Otherwise, not too much to really be proud of. He's still going to be useful for his debuffs, and he's still going to be useful for his EXP boost, and he's still going to be useful for his item restoration and his HP restoration and his TP restoration at camp points, so we all still love him. Shaped like this. This room is always somehow just optically eluded me. Sometimes I think like the exit's actually on a certain side and it's actually not, and you know, little things like that. Check mark. Okay, we're almost to the split stool, and that's pretty much where I wanted to end this. Is at the split stool after we kill it off and turn in these quests. So we'll just quickly get this shortcut out of the way. Nothing we haven't seen before. It's just now there's even more things to inflict the bolt down. So just get another charge up and you're ready to strike. Alright, before I forget, life break, you need the mushroom dagger. Yes, it sucks. Use it anyway. We're almost to the split stool. It is right around this corner, right here. You can tell because the FOE markers just went haywire. And voila! As you make your way through the White Forest, you see a monstrous mushroom up ahead. This is most likely the monster that you've been tasked with defeating. Make sure you've equipped the knife you were given before trying to attack it. Meet the split shrimp. It looks exactly, the split stool, it looks exactly like a certain other mushroom that appears on this floor that we haven't actually run into yet, surprisingly. He also has the same systems of what everything is weak to, but I don't know how much health he has, so this is just a blind guess, and Mina isn't going to be participating. Yeah, he's weak to fire. How much HP does he have? That is the question. How much HP does he have? Not too much that I feel like I should worry about continuously attacking him with everyone. He's weak to slam just like him, and he does the same attacks just like the other guy, so okay. Let's just finish him off. Well, I'll just buff Life-Rick with a bit of attack to make this a little bit even easier. Not down. Because the buff wore off, of course. Go down already! Just die. And we get the Wilted Shroom, which is what we needed. You have to be wielding the dagger in order to get it from him. Otherwise, he just splits and you get to fight him again. Skillfully slice the monster's head off with using the knife you were given. The creature writhes in pain and eventually stops moving, but it does not split. As you put the knife away, the guard from before approaches as if he had been watching you. We've regrouped our forces, and we're on our way to eliminate the mushroom, but thanks to your quick work, our job here is done. We'll take charge of what remains and have researched, hand over the Wilted Shroom. The guard hands you an official certificate in exchange for the mushroom, then walks off. You have completed the request, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Let me make sure that I got this shortcut completely out of the way, and we'll be on our way to turn these in. Awesome. Be on our way to turn these in. Go straight to the bistro, and we're going to see exactly what our rewards are. Pampas Grass is a male 2x2. That's great. We're here, got there safely, the Pampas Grass is in your hands, so much more dignified, Ayutthaya will be so happy, and the festival will be a success, and good job, and reward, and MAO ×2, and EXP for everyone. Then we get Salty Exploration, which gives us curse poems. No, actually, forgot what that does. It has something to do with curses. Welcome, are you freshly assaulted now? Yes, the poor pun. Ah, there it is. I'm sure the Pale Horse will be happy with this. Yes, that's why the Pale Horse didn't get their own salt. Well, supposedly they never go unless they're prepared. They needed the salt to go get salt. That is crazy. Like I said before, idiots. Here you are going. Your reward. Everyone's happy, right? Curse poems. I have no idea what it does. It sounds like it'd be a book, though, so let's just quickly look at it. Oh, there it is. A book with damning poetry causing an unknown soul. Well, I'm definitely going to be using that to get the Fake Snakehead's item. And then we get a secret request. Gives us the arm hammer. Which is actually completely worth it. How'd your date go? Wait, what's this paper? Certificate of Monster Eradication? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Is that what this request was? Why didn't the client say so? Why all the mystery? I got excited over nothing, phooey. Yeah, here's the reward, now scram. Oh, now she's slightly pissed and drunk. And lots of people leveled. I think we already know what people are working on. Andrew keeps working on attack order, Life-Rick keeps working on parries, and I'm not focused, parries. Sarah is still working on getting prophecies down, starting by getting the stars up. And that's everyone. Well, hey guys, this has been Life-Rick, and as always, I thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye!